welcome to another episode of The Book Doctor is In, the smartest distance between you and your independently published book. I'm Stacey Aronson, fulfiller of publishing dreams, with today's question. What in the world is the difference between developmental editing, content editing, copy editing, and proofreading? When you think of the word editor, I imagine that you, like most people, probably think of someone who fixes grammar and punctuation, right? Well, that's definitely one type, but there are actually a few different types of editing, and yep, you guessed it, each one is vital to your book's success. Let me tell you, I myself used to get confused sometimes distinguishing the various editing terms, so I can imagine you might too. Well, be confused no more. Your friendly book doctor is here to explain. So let's start with the granddaddy of editing, which we call developmental or content editing. Now these terms are used interchangeably, and you can remember it's the big one because it deals with every detail of the overall development and content of your nonfiction book or novel. In nonfiction, this type of editor must focus on every aspect of your book's structure and message, such as the overall flow, clarity, and consistency, the voice of your book and how your reader will connect with you, where it might be lacking anywhere in content and what it needs to be complete, if the reader will learn, be inspired, get motivated, feel better, or even be better from the content, and if your book's overarching goal, also known as the benefit to your readers, is met with the content of every chapter. Now in fiction, the developmental or content editor is focused on story arc, character development and integrity, such as would this character really do this, as well as their actions and reactions, the believability and flow of dialogue, plot including twists, pace, suspense, plausibility, etc., the essence of the story itself, and the ever-popular showing versus telling. Whew! With all of those elements to focus on, you can see why your developmental or content editor is essential to building a book of credibility on every level for you as an author, a task that commands a great deal of thoughtful attention and many detailed passes through the content to polish it to its worthy shine. Next up, we have copy editing, also sometimes called line editing, which is the one most people think about when they hear the term editor. Now, the copy editor is the person whose expertise lies in grammar, punctuation, spelling, style, sentence and paragraph structure, vocabulary usage, and fact-checking if necessary. Now, a copy editor often receives the manuscript after the developmental editor and performs his or her task at that point, while some developmental editors are also copy editors, like me, and perform both types of editing for you concurrently. Either way, though, the copy editing phase is a vital one and will ensure the integrity of the language and syntax used in your book reflects you as the author in your best light. Hang in there, we're almost finished. There's just one more level of editing, and that's proofreading. Now this is the phase that happens after all of the developmental and copy editing is complete, and it's typically performed on an actual printed proof copy of the book. And let me tell you, you'd be surprised what you see in a print versus a screen version of a book. So at least 3 rounds of proofreading, meaning order a book, proofread, make corrections, order another book, proofread, make corrections, and repeat as many times as necessary, is what I recommend from experience to every author. Now this is the last phase to ensure that every element is accurate and polished before it goes live for sale. So please don't underestimate the importance of having your professional proofreader, along with yourself and your trusted circle, perform as many rounds as needed to make sure it's reached its worthy shine before publishing the final version. So if you were confused before you watched this video, I hope that now you are an expert. Because boy, I know it can be overwhelming with all these crazy terms. But now that you know the different types of editing and the importance of each, I'm certain you're on the right path to producing a book of excellence. So your Book Doctor prescription for the week is: make sure your book goes through each crucial phase of editing by hiring someone who specializes in developmental or content editing, then copy editing, then proofreading before you consider it ready for publication. There's no greater investment you'll make in your book than ensuring your words, structure, and message are polished to gleaming for your eager readers. Did this video give you insight, make you smile, or help you on your next steps to becoming a self-published author with excellence? If so, please share it on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, or your favorite social media site. For more videos like these, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and come visit me at my website at www.thebookdoctorisin.com, the smartest distance between you and your independently published book.